All right, let me now that we on here, let me go post this link in the Discord real quick. Ooh, they get on my nerves. They get on my motherfucking nerves. Get on my goddamn nerves, boy. Oh my god. Let me oh my goodness. How do I delete this? Okay, there we go. What am I trying to do? Right, the YouTube stream. Let me go post this thing and let me go post this thing in the Discord. Sitting down. All right. Live on YouTube. I'll get to that in a little bit. All right, y'all. At least this will be recorded for later. Gold actually might push up here. Gold actually, yeah. I can't, TikTok don't let me do nothing. TikTok don't let me have no fun. The second I get to saying something funny, here they go trying to suspend me. So, yep, here I go. Here we go back on YouTube. Honestly, at this point though, I gotta start streaming on, I gotta start streaming both. I gotta start streaming TikTok and YouTube simultaneously. I was really trying to avoid having to do that, but I have to though. Like I can't keep dealing with this because I'm pretty sure people are just reporting me, and then TikTok is like, oh, fraud and scam, one report, and then they fucking ban my live. Dude, full of crap, right? You feel me? Like, so it is what it is though. So now I'm a for sure be streaming TikTok and YouTube simultaneously from now on. Like it has to be. Like I gotta start building on another platform. Like TikTok, they do too much. I love it, but they do too goddamn much. So, whew, y'all, I'm sore. I did the shoulder workout the other day that I found on YouTube, and boy, destroyed. You hear me? Shoulders is destroyed. But I'm not gonna be on here for much longer. It's a short day anyways. We got 25 minutes left of the session. If we can start breaking above previous 3-hour highs here though at 33.85, then we'll be in that thing. We'll be in that thing for sure. I'm thinking anyways. That's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna need it's a blessing and a curse. I swear, Miriam. But it is what it is, you know? I'm chilling. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna have to do both. I just got to do both. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I'm not tripping. It only takes me, a couple of seconds. I just need to, set up another camera so you guys can see me on YouTube as well. Because I only have one webcam hooked up right now. Hopefully I even have some space to put it. Well, I should. Suspended again, AP. Suspended again. Is it even my stream though if I'm not suspended at least once throughout the week though? Like, you know? Is it even my stream? Like, hopefully they, well, I don't even care at this point. We ain't gonna be on that much longer. Coming right up in here to break a previous 3-hour highs though. let's let's see if we can get a trade before I got to go. Let's see if we could get some. Cause if we could, yeah, it definitely is, AP. It definitely is. They such little haters. Like, stop it. And the crazy part is that the K I'm talking about literally has, like, they're not promoting their own thing. It's like they're promoting my stuff. Like, literally. Like, posting my stuff, posting my links, like the same links, like literally promoting me, honestly. Literally. And I ain't hating on it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't tripping. So it ain't even no reason, you know? Ain't even no reason. I fuck with it. Ain't banned. I ain't reporting nobody. Here we go though, y'all. Breaking a previous 3-hour highs here. Let's head over to the 3-minute. I don't have no stop loss. I'm gonna need a stop loss. How wide are stops right now? 100 pips. I'm gonna need a smaller stop loss than this. But that's okay though. I know on day one is crazy, for real. Yeah, we counted them. I think it's like 14. I think it's 14. A couple of them, I don't know. A couple of them had me blocked, but Miriam counted 14 on her page. Yes, it's a lot. It's a lot. A lot of them, I messaged all of them yesterday, and a lot of them they're not consistent. Only a couple of the K's was consistent, so I guess. But the K's that are consistent though, one of them, as a matter of fact, I meant to hit the damn girl up. Her name is like Eliana Goldberg or something like that. That's who's that's the link that they're promoting. And I just want to know, like, bitch, is this you? Like, are you pretending to be me, and why? And it's not even a trading thing. It's like I don't even remember what it was. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But it wasn't even about trading. So it's just weird. It was weird stuff. What's analysis saying? Right now we just broke a previous 3-hour high, so we're waiting on a closure and a stop loss. I'm gonna need a stop loss in order to be able to take these buys, so nothing I can really do here now. What I was hoping for is we start breaking above previous 3-hour highs and we get that engulfing candle closure back into the range for sells. I think sells would be better here for the fact that, number one, FOMC is tomorrow. Number two, we've been pushing up hella hard here in oh, you know what? Hold up. I'm gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn music off real quick. We've been pushing up in Asian. We pushed up all night in London. So I'm hoping that we can just range here for today. If we can range today and then drive tomorrow for FOMC, that would be ideal in my opinion. And take sells from these highs here. If we come up, maybe break this high over here, grab a little liquidity, engulfing candle back into the range, sells to the bottom of the range at 33.57. That's what I would like to see. If it plays out like that, cool. If it don't, it would be closure above the range, maybe a pullback. There's a closure there, 3-minute closure. That's the egg roll, but no stop loss though. So I'm gonna need a pullback here. And then break of the highs, we'll have buy stops in order to take the buys up if we hold this support here at 33.84. That's the idea. Long-term bullish? Yeah, long-term bullish for sure. For sure. Nice little pullback there. Drive up, re-break the highs, go to 4K. Y'all, you guys think we're going to hit 4K this year? If we hit 4K this year, I don't know. That's tough. We've been driving up so much on gold, like so much. Look at how big this 6-month candle is. Like we've almost driven $1,000. Almost. Shit, we $200 away from, and we get $200 in a day. Oh my gosh. Wow. I don't know, y'all. It's tough to say here. And then another thing too, we don't have that much time left for the 6-month candle, so it could come down and create us a top wick. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Goldman Sachs, not a clue how it's spelled, but said the new yearly cap estimate is 4K. I believe it. I believe it. We could. Y'all, I need a stop loss though. I need a stop loss. Baby is pushing up without me. I need a stop loss. And I need her to make one quick. 1 minute? How big was that? Let's see how big that was. What is that, 10 pips? 20? Not bad, but that ain't what I want. I need something at least on the 3 minute here. At least. Was this above here as well? Yeah, it was. That's not bad either. 1 minute wasn't bad, but I don't want to take the 1 minute. I don't like the 1 minute. Can we get a stop loss, y'all? Can we get a stop loss for buys? At this point, this candle will have to flip bearish again, and it would have to close back below the range at 33.83 in order for me to, below 33.83 as a matter of fact, in order for me to take sells here. It would have to close below, engulfing as well. Calculating the stops properly, you know, is really, you put them wherever you want to. It's something that you kind of got to practice and see like what stops work better for your strategy, because a year ago my stops were based on like the 4 hour for the most part. Like my stops probably would have been below 33.70 and I would have taken that 3 minute closure above the range. Like I would have entered here on the open of this candle, because we closed, that's the egg roll play, right? And my stop would have actually been right here at 33.72 for, what is that, 160 pips. A year ago I would have taken that trade. But now I'm trying to think like, okay, can I get a smaller swing low, right, in order to have smaller stops? So I would have preferred to see us pull back to some like here, right? And so we could continue to push up. And then my stops would have looked something like this. We would have been in here, stops below that swing low, and then take profit at the next zone, right? Something like that. Maybe even below this support, below the support. So it's like a stronger stop loss, you know? It just depends on you and what works best for your strategy. But it's pretty much always going to be a high or a low where a price has reversed before. Almost like a minor support and resistance, right? Like this down here, you could say that this is support, this is a support where prices held in the past before. You got wicks rejecting here, you got wicks rejecting here, wicks rejecting here, start pushing up, it's moving up from it, breaking the highs. So it's kind of like, you know, wherever you can find one realistically, somewhere that makes sense, where price may not come back down and retest, you know, the best you can find. And I'm just trying to keep mine smaller because I think I can. I want to reduce so when my stops were large and they were over 100 pips, when I was taking a loss, like it was a big loss, you know, and it's affecting me because it's such a big loss. And I wouldn't take them too often, but when I did, like it was like, damn, you know, like I got to rebuild this again, and it's gonna take me a week or two in order to get this loss back. So I tried to change I'm actively changing my mindset to let me wait for a smaller stop loss. That's how I'm thinking about it now. Because a lot of the time I'll I was even going lower than that. Initially my stops were 50 pips and under, but because the market is moving so volatile right now with the tariffs and all the news and stuff that's going on, I had to extend it out to 70 pips because that's how gold was moving, you know. So currently 70 pips on a regular, when charts are moving regularly, not too much news going on, I'm trying to keep them under 50, you know. I think that's decent. If I catch one runner, that covers the loss for me. 5-10 pip trades covers the loss for me, you know. So I'm trying to think in ways like that, to where I can make more profit, lose less. Yeah. But you gotta figure out what works for you, AP, though, you know? Whatever works for you, girl, however you taking your positions. What's that closest stop loss? I think it's better to keep your stop losses smaller in general, because then that gives you a chance to be profitable without having to win as much. In order to have a 160 pip stop loss, you need a higher win rate. My win rate has been about 65% to 70%, and it allowed me to have those wider stops. But I think I can make more money if I just keep the stops smaller. So it just depends on the win rate. It depends on a lot of things. If you haven't looked at my trade and math course yet, AP, go ahead and have a look at that. I talk a lot about that in there. It's a readable course on Notion. But a lot of the math, like it has more so to do with math when it comes to stop losses. Because it don't matter where you place them. You know, some people don't place one at all. It just depends on what you could do. Here goes a pullback right here. Can we start if we can close right here maybe? Let me see. 60 pips there, a little less than that, 57, 58. If we can close right here and start flipping bullish again, I'll take this on the break of the highs up to 3402. That'll be the stop loss, so it'll look something like this. Something like this right here. Not in there yet. This is just what I'm assuming for it to look like. If we can start flipping bullish. Not even flipping. I want this to close bearish, and then next candle start pushing up. That's how I would like to see it. That gives us a decent stop loss, and we're still in this range here to push up. Now, if this thing start dropping any lower, might not be able to get in on the break of the highs anyways. If we start coming down here back in the previous 3-hour highs into this support, maybe we can get an engulfing candle. Well, looking kind of rough. I ain't gonna cap. Let's see what this is here. 73 pips right over my limit. Let's see what we can get here. Let's see how price reacts here at this support. If we can start rejecting here, I might go ahead and take it. What's 73 pips? 3 more pips. I ain't too worried about it. Using the ruler to calculate stops. Yep. I use my ruler pretty much every day. Stops and take profit, actually. Because I want to know if it's a 1-to-1 or not, or over a 1-to-1, or less than a 1-to-1. Risk to reward ratio. Overall, about 100 pips to the TP. Buy right now? I need a little more confirmation. I prefer to take my positions at like the break of the highs type areas, or it has to be like an engulfing candle is damn near at the break of the highs. Realistically, it's going to save me a couple of pips if I take an engulfing candle like somewhere around here, but it would give me a better stop. So let's see how this thing closes. I want to see how this current 3-minute candle closes. Honestly, y'all, I have to leave in like 10 minutes, so I'm probably not even going to take a trade this morning, unfortunately. I gotta hop off of here. Go catch this Uber. So when you pull out the ruler, which numbers are you looking at? Okay, let me see. Okay, so I'm looking at these right here. So it would be negative 73 pips. It says 731, but I think that means points. But the first two numbers pretty much, 73 pips. Or even you can look at these two. That's how I'm looking at it. I don't know exactly how they calculate what they got going on, but it's 73 pips though. This one, 75 in that direction. If we pull it up from the highs, let's just pull it up to there so you can see 58 pips is that block of whatever. 6 bars, 18 minutes on the 3 minutes. So it tells you going this way and tells you the price going up or how much is going up. Shells, is that you, Sheila? I've been calling you Shells. Is it shells on TikTok? I got you, AP. I got you. No problem. Gotta be disciplined though, man. Gotta be. Cause what's the point? What's the point if you're not? I spend so much time not being disciplined. I spend so much time not being consistent. And if I would have stayed consistent from the time I had started looking at charts from my teen years up until now, I can only imagine. But within that time though, I think I had so much other stuff to learn. Like I had so many other life lessons to learn in between trading. Like trading wasn't my whole life, and it's still not. Like it's just not. I had other life lessons to learn before I could get to the point where I am now in order for me to be disciplined and for me to be consistent. Like I had to even get my schedule on track in my work schedule. Like I was working jobs that interfered with New York session, and it's like, how I can't. Whatever job I'm working or whatever I'm doing, it has to coincide with New York session. So I can be consistent. Like my entire life had to change in order for me to be a trader realistically. And I always say, like, if you want to be a trader, you have to be a trader. Like you have to do things that traders do. And you got to be disciplined. That's one of them things, You got to get on the charts every day if you're a day trader anyways. If you're a swing trader, maybe not every day. But I think even if I was a swing trader, I'd still be checking the charts every day. I think so. At least seeing how my positions are doing, seeing if I could get in somewhere, having a good understanding of what's going on. But for the most part though, yeah. If you want to be a trader, you got to be a trader. Gotta be. Why TikTok keeps suspending you? Man, I don't know. Let's see if they approve my appeal. Appeal approved. So we'll be back on TikTok tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming full stream, thank God. I'm gonna be streaming on TikTok and on YouTube. We're gonna start trying to build the YouTube up as well. I'll probably start dropping some videos on here, and we're gonna grow this thing, y'all. We're gonna grow the community. Fuck it, why not, Initially, some of y'all know, I was scared. I'm still a little scared because people out here, they're impersonating me, and one of the case Staffords figured out my email name, and I'm just, it's a bit much, y'all, for real. It's a bit much, but for the people that support me and the people that come through, like, you hear, all right, Jocelyn, okay, cool. Good to see you. Hold up. Jocelyn, why are you not a moderator? Why are you not a moderator, girl? There we go. Because I need you to be a mod. Did it go through? Add as a moderator. Why is it not going through? Why can't I add you on here? Uh-oh, hold up. Now I'm fucking up OBS. You should be on there. Jocelyn, type something else. Let me see if that got you. Holding support here on the 3-minute. Holding the support. This might not be bad here, y'all. Might not be bad. Jocelyn, I'm not sure if it's going through or not, girl, but if it don't go through this morning, I'm gonna hop back on later and I'm gonna add you as a mod, because I need you as a mod in my chat, girl. I need you. I need all my mods. AP, you on your way to being a mod too. AP here all the time. But yeah, though. So I'm gonna start. I gotta get some things together. As a matter of fact, let me make a list. Where is my? Let me get my stuff together, because I need to set TikTok Live Studio up to be. Why my marker dry? Give me a pen. So I need TikTok Live Studio to go landscape, so you guys can see the full screen. And we're gonna set up OBS too, so we can stream simultaneously. And we're gonna start growing this thing, y'all. Fuck it. Fuck the fears. Fuck, if they want to impersonate me, fucking let them. Ain't nobody gonna Ain't nobody gonna do it better than me. Okay, so we gonna do that shit. We gonna do that shit. We gonna start dropping some shit. Heck yeah, we locked in for real. That's what I'm talking about, AP. That's my dog right there. Hell yeah. Why you use the 3 minute? I can't remember exactly why I chose the 3 minute. I think I was so realistically, I think when you start finding out your own strategy and you have a good idea of how trading works and stuff, you can get creative. Like you can really watch the time, don't miss your Uber. Well, I gotta walk the dog first. I'm gonna call the Uber while I'm walking the dog. I just wanted to make sure I take off a couple minutes early. I got 4 minutes. But I when I was building my strategy, when I was building the egg rolls and chopsticks and stuff, I was like, let's throw some creativity in there, because a part of me is real artsy. Like I'm an artist, and I'm not the most creative person in the world, but I figured like trading is my thing, and I want to be creative with it. So I threw the 3 hour in there because no one used it. And Nikola Tesla says, excuse me, if you know the what did he say? Something about 3, 6, and 9, you have a key to the universe, right? Or if you learn about 3, 6, and 9, you have a key to the universe. So I was like, you know what? Nobody using the 3 hour, nobody using the 3 minute. So I just threw it in there. And just so happened to be that a lot of my positions that I was taking was happening at previous 3 hour high and previous 3 hour low. Like before I even started looking at the 3 hour. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna throw the 3 minute on there too. I just started looking at it and I was like, that's a good position. That 3 minute close above the range, that's a good position right there. Low key, y'all, there's an engulfing candle. Even still here, y'all, I think this is gonna push up. Let me do a little analysis here. I'm about to hop off, y'all. I got to go to work, got to walk this dog a little early so I catch my Uber. But I think we're gonna push up here. I would maybe wait for like it's tough. This is tough. Let me get rid of this. I can't even get rid of it. This is tough because right here is the better stop loss. 35 pip stop loss right here at the break of this candle. At the break of this candle high, because that's the engulfing candle. But then you have this right here, which gives you 20 pips up to the high too, though. You could be break even by the time you hit this. Low key, y'all, can we take a position here in the next 2 minutes? What time is it? Well, 4 hours also about to close. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour gotta close above here in order for me to take a position, right? So I would say 4 hour close, wait for the bottom wick for a possible stop loss, and then we could push up in the 3403. That's what I'm thinking, especially now that we're breaking previous 4 hour highs and the previous 4 hour highs. Wait for this 4 hour to close here in a minute, and then look for that bottom wick on the next 4 hour candle for a stop loss. Look for some kind of stop loss to be created. Shit, if it creates one, this shit might give you a little nipple wick and just drive up, not gonna cap. But I will wait for something clear, because currently this would be the ideal stop loss. So you might even just see like this is a candle, y'all. Okay, don't judge my candle. So you might even see something like this. No top wick yet, and like just a little, oh, hold on, maybe even just like a little wick, something like that. Not even breaking this low down here. If you can get something like this, I think the next 4 hours should push up in the 3402 minimum. That's what I'm thinking, y'all, for the next 4 hour candle here. Something like that. Little wick on the 4 hour, push up. Stop loss right there below that wick, push up. At the break of the highs, entry at the break of the highs, maybe. Here it is right here. As a matter of fact, there we go. Little wick right there. And it should drive here. It should drive. At least bare minimum 10 pips. Bare minimum. which is 25, which is 7, the number of genius as well. Okay, AP, look at you getting into numerology. Look at you. Check you out. Check you out. What up, Joel? I'm just seeing you. What's up, man? That impersonation shit finna happen regardless. I push through your content. Go to just push through your content. Go. I will. I definitely will. It is what it is. You know, a lot of them, they're not even consistent with it. So, because it don't make no sense realistically. You can't just pretend to be somebody else and really plan to get away with it. You know, like you still got to be consistent. No matter what you do, you got to be consistent with it. So, all right, y'all. I'm about to hop off. Let me go walk this dog. Thank you guys for coming over here to chill with me on YouTube. We'll be back on TikTok tomorrow. We'll be on YouTube as well tomorrow. And yeah, y'all, push it back down here. Push it back down. We might make a larger bottom wick here on the 4 hour possibly. Now, if I weren't, well, I wouldn't have had no stop loss. So I guess I wouldn't have been in this position either way. I'll push him back up. But we'll see what happens. I'm gonna still keep my eye on this, see what happens today. Hopefully if you guys are taking any positions, you make it. Low key, there's the 10 pips right there. Stops should be at break even if you took that. Yeah, y'all, see y'all tomorrow, man. You guys have a good day. Take it easy. Don't over risk. Don't over trade, okay? Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. I'll see y'all tomorrow.